Welcome back with the next chapter. Chapter 2. Is matter around us pure? All matter can be broadly divided into two major groups, that is pure and impure. The term purity has quite different meaning in chemistry than in our day-to-day life. Normally when we refer to pure water, pure milk, etc., what is implied is that the water, milk, etc. are free from harmful substances such as bacteria, fungi, virus, etc. Purity in chemistry is entirely of a different nature. When we say as a substance is pure, it means that the substance is made up of only one type of constituent particles. All matters can be classified into two categories, that is pure and mixture, which we already discussed. A pure substance consists of a single element or compound. Iron is formed only of iron atoms. Table salt is formed only by sodium chloride molecules. A mixture, however, is made up of different compounds or elements. When salt is added to water to make salt water, it becomes a mixture. The salt and water molecules do not combine to form a new molecules but only mix together while still retaining their identities. Air is also a mixture containing just the right amount of nitrogen, oxygen and other gases for life on earth. Very little of our surrounding can actually be classified as pure. Most of what we see is a mixture of the pure substance known as element and compound. Sometimes pure substance mix uniformly with no boundaries between components, but sometimes the pure substance form more obvious mixtures with boundaries, even when the presence of mixture is not obvious. However, it has properties that are different than the pure component substance. Physical properties distinguish between a mixture and a pure substance. According to that chemical classification of matter, there are mainly two categories, that is pure substance and mixture. Types of substance. Here matter again be classified into pure substances and mixture on the basis of their composition. In pure substance, the composition will be fixed, while in mixture, it is not be fixed composition. So, that pure substance again be classified into element and compound. The element cannot be broken down again, but the compounds can be broken down. This element be again be classified into metals, non-metal and metal. Same as that mixture also be classified on that basis of their uniform composition and non-uniform composition, that is homogeneous and heterogeneous. And this homogeneous also be classified into true solution, while that heterogeneous will be colloidal and suspension. Classification of matter. On the basis of physical state, matter is classified into three main types, that are solid, liquid and gases. On the basis of chemical composition, matter is classified into two main types, they are pure substances and mixture. Pure substances are of two types, they are element and compound. Mixture are of two types, they are homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. Pure substance and mixture. A chemically pure substance is a kind of matter that cannot be separated into other kinds of matter by any physical process. It has the same color, taste, texture and composition at a given temperature and pressure. It means that the constituent particles of a pure substance are the same in their chemical nature, or to say that a pure substance consists of a single type of particles. Then the example for that pure substance like iron, copper, hydrogen, oxygen, etc. Then the mixture. That how we define that mixture. When two or more pure substances are mixed at random, it forms a mixture. In a mixture, the constituents are not chemically combined and can be separated into pure substance even by physical process. Sea water is a mixture of dissolved salt and water. On heating, water evaporates and salt is left behind. The composition of a mixture can be varied and the properties of a mixture depend on its composition. For example, various types of stainless steel with distinct properties can be prepared by mixing steel with different amounts of chromium and nickel. And then another examples like seawater, minerals, soil, air, sand and salt, sugar in water, salt in water, etc. And some differences are given here, that pure substance and what is the difference between pure and that mixture. So first one, that pure substance consists of a single type of substance, while mixture consists of two or more pure substance. Pure substance cannot be separated into other substance by physical method, while mixture can be separated into its components by physical method. And the last one, pure substance has its own definite properties. Mixture shows the properties of its components. Types of pure substance. Pure substance are of two types. They are element and compound. Element is a basic form of matter which cannot be broken down into similar substance by chemical reaction. Elements are of three types. They are metal, non-metal and metalloids. In simple words, we can say that elements cannot be broken down into similar substance. For example, copper, oxygen, iron, hydrogen, mercury, etc. are that example for that element. So what are the properties of metal and non-metal and metalloids? Properties of metal: they have luster, they are malleable and ductile, they are good conductor of heat and electricity, they are sonorous, example iron, aluminium, zinc, mercury, copper, silver, gold, etc. And the properties of non-metals: they do not have luster, they are not malleable or ductile, they are poor conductor of heat and electricity, they are not sonorous. For example, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, iodine, carbon, sulfur, phosphorus, etc. Then the properties of metalloids. Metalloids are elements which show some properties of metal and some properties of non-metal. For example, boron, silicon, germanium, etc. Physical properties of metals. Metals are solid at room temperature except that mercury. And metalloid has a crystal lattice, that is, their atoms are closely packed. And metals are hard, metal have luster, and metal are good conductor of heat and electricity. Metals are malleable, that means it can be converted into a thin sheet. And then metals are ductile, that means that example is copper wire. And metal are sonorous, that make a sound. And metal have high melting and boiling point. While about that non-metals are either gases or solid at room temperature. Non-metals generally have dull surface, but some exception be there. Non-metals are mostly poor conductor of heat and electricity. Non-metals are quite soft. Non-metals are non-malleable and non-ductile in nature. Non-metals are non-sonorous, and non-metals have low melting and boiling point. Compounds. Compound is a pure substance containing two or more elements which are combined together in a fixed proportion by mass. We can say that it has a fixed composition and can be broken down into elements by chemical or electrochemical reaction. For example, water, methane, sugar, salt, etc. Types of compounds. Compounds can be classified into two types, that is, inorganic compounds and organic compounds. From where this compound will be obtained, on the basis of that classification will be done. That means inorganic compounds obtained from non-living sources such as rock and minerals. For example, common salt, carbon dioxide and ammonia. While in that organic compounds obtained from living beings such as plants and animals. For example, methane, ethane, alcohol, sugar, etc. Next, the characteristics of compounds. A pure compound is composed of same element combined in a fixed ratio by mass. A pure compound is homogeneous in nature and it is formed as a result of chemical reaction between the constituent elements.